Back in 2017, Wobbler released this album, From Silence to Somewhere. This was an incredibly popular album, and I remember it being on just about everybody's top 10 list, including mine. This would be a very hard album to follow up. Let's jump ahead a few years, and Wobbler has released this album, Dwellers of the Deep. Does it compare with this, meet this standards, rank up to this? Are they equal?
Listen to the voices of the naiad girls dancing by the pool where the mighty river swirls.
I'm going to have to admit to you guys, when I first heard that Wobbler was releasing a new album, I had to wonder, can they possibly make a worthy follow-up to From Silence to Somewhere? I was a little bit concerned that they could maybe not top what they had done with From Silence to Somewhere. But boy, was I wrong. I have always said that Wobbler has 4 albums and not a bad song between them. And with their 5th release, the new album Dwellers of the Deep, more than ever do I feel a sense of confidence identity of the band. Wobbler are a Norwegian progressive rock band formed way back in 1999 and released their first album, Hinterland, in 2005. Released on October 23rd on Charisma Records, the album called Dwellers of the Deep is their 5th album and continues the same sort of progressive vein as the previous albums, being very influenced by the classic 70s era music from bands such as Yes, Gentle Giant, Genesis, King Crimson, and ELP, amongst others. Anyone who hankers for real instruments and an analog sound will simply love this album, and the previous albums as well, especially From Silence to Somewhere. There are only 4 tracks, with 2 of them being what I would say epics, one at 13 and the other one at 19 minutes respectively. The other 2 clock in at 4 and 8 minutes. Each musician here is top-notch and all work together to make a wonderful sound with melodies aplenty. There are, of course, parts where the time signatures are highly impressive and catch you off guard. Now an introduction of the band, and I'm going to butcher these names, so please forgive me. On lead vocals, guitars, bass, and recorders is a gentleman by the name of Anders Wettergreen Stroman Presmo. On 6 and 12 string electric guitar and backroom vocals is a gentleman by the name of Marius Hayland. On bass guitar is a gentleman by the name of Christian Karl Hultgren. On keyboards and backing vocals is a gentleman named Lars Fredrik Frosili. And rounding out the group on drums and percussion is Martin Niepanen. Opening track, By the Banks, is a lush, dreamy, elegant, and shows off all the attributes of their influences while being of its own. The keyboards and organ are prominent throughout, but allow everything else to seep through and pull you even deeper into the music. This is one of my favorite Wobbler songs, hands down. Every single section and melody in this track is so memorable, and it maintains such a high level of quality from start to finish. What a way to start an album. To me, the next track, 5 Rooms, is consistently a very driving and upbeat song. The bass playing is extremely developed throughout this track. 5 Rooms packs so much content into 8.5 minutes, it's just another simply great song. It is clear to me that you can hear their influences the most on this song, namely, I'm going to say and point the finger at Yes. The 3rd and shortest track on the album is called Naiad Dreams. This is a gorgeous little number. It really reminds me of early Genesis, such as something, say, from Trespass or Trick of a Tale. The track has both xylophone and flute, as far as I can tell, and both sound beautiful, enhancing the piece and giving it a slightly different vibe. A very pleasant song, quite unique in their discography. And after Naiad Dreams, we have the final song called Mary McCarb. This is a track that really took me some time to wrap my head around. This song is so dense and there's so much happening in it. The track doesn't feel anywhere near the 19-minute runtime, which is a testimony as to the arrangements. It twists and turns, and no parts seem to be out of place or overly long. A spellbinding piece to end a mighty fine album by a band who should be more famous than they are. Overall, super solid track, and one that is bound to have an endless amount of replay value. This is just one more fantastic entry into the band that has yet to really do much wrong. I rate this album as at 93%. This album is very appropriate and a follow-up to From Silence to Somewhere. They never quite sound like they're trying to cover the same ground. The songs on this album just give me a different vibe, and that's the great mark of a great artist. Certainly, an album that is bound to make my 2020 podium as well as everybody else's. I feel this would be an excellent addition to any prog rock music collection. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my little rant, my little review, my little insight, and my thoughts on this particular album here, which of course is Wobbler's Dwellers of the Deep. And there's the back cover there. Sorry about the glare. And of course is a copy of the physical CD. Booklet here and quickly show you. There, that's better without the glare. There's the front. There's band members' credits and thank yous. A little bit of artwork there. Some lyrics. And some more lyrics. A live shot of the group. Of course, there's the back with a little bit of artwork there. Hope you can see that best as it is. Alright guys, I've enjoyed this review. Come back again real soon. Take care of each other as always, and we'll talk to you real soon. Good night.